Hello Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, sorry, it's always a feeling like Larry might be around. I'm going to do a reading for you that is going to be asking, what have your spirit guides been trying to tell you? What have they been trying to tell you, Aries? I'm going to ask specifically, what is the obvious message that your spirit guides have been trying to tell you? What is the hidden message that they've been trying to tell you? And where's the message coming from? Like what is the source of the message? In what ways do your guides try to connect you to these messages? So we're going to get started. I'm going to use the Lace of Destiny Oracle deck, and then I have the Steampunk Tarot on deck and ready to go. It's just a reminder that it is a general message. So because it's general, it may or may not resonate. If it does resonate, I'm glad we're able to connect. If it does not, hopefully the next time, Aries. Hopefully the next time. All right, Aries. What have your spirit guides been trying to tell you? What is the obvious message here that they've been trying to tell you? And then what is the hidden, more deeper message? And how's this message getting to you? How are these messages getting to you? All right, Aries. Okay, obvious message is lighthouse. This is the way through. It's kind of like, this is the way through. This is the direction to go. This is how you avoid the obstacles. This is where you are safe. This is where things are okay. So, okay, it's pretty obvious, right? All right. Oh, maybe it's something to do with Mark. So, that could be really, I've never noticed that before. The R is backwards. So yeah, Mark might be your lighthouse, or look for the mark. There could be a specific mark on someone. Someone could have a lighthouse tattoo. Could be something here too about Peggy's Cove. What is the hidden message that your guides have been? Oh, it's an angel. There's an angel trying to guide you. Or there's angels. Oh, wow. That's so beautiful. It's like angels. So you thought, okay, I'm avoiding the obstacles. I'm trying to find the right way to go. So your guides are trying to show you, where's the right way to go? Where's the safe way to go? How do you avoid the disasters or the obstacles? But it's actually taking you, I want to say it's like angels. Angels are working around you. That's so beautiful. How the message is coming to you. Oh, through the maze. Through the maze. Well, no wonder. Oh, fascinating. Right? It's almost like you're going through the maze of life here. Or maybe you're going through something complicated. Or you're dealing with a situation where there's a lot of different avenues that you could go down here. But which is the right one? Which is the safe one to go down? Where is the one that you avoid catastrophe? That's like, right. Finding the lighthouse, but the light forces are guiding you, connecting you. I want to say too, it's connecting with higher forces to help yourself through the maze. Well, that's very interesting. You have unity. Autumn unity. Autumn unity. That's curious, because it's like, it's autumn now. I don't know, maybe some of you have come into union with someone. Or it could also be, I don't know why it's giving me like that feeling, that song. Song is coming in. It's not a feeling, it's a song. That is an old song. Oh my God. Who is that? See you in September. I don't know. That's very curious. I have no idea how that goes, how that comes around. So it could be, autumn is harvest. It's also preparing for the winter. I don't know. The maze is kind of a wintry energy. Unknown, darkness. I just want to read the light forces card for you. I think that's kind of cool. So you have a higher forces is the hidden message. That's pretty neat. It's almost like God is trying to talk to you, huh? The angels. Where are the higher forces? Where's the higher forces? Where are they? There's the zodiac, the seasons, time cards. Oh, there we are. That's nice. So the hidden message here, right? The lighthouse, the obvious message is, it's almost like something guiding you. Maybe something guiding you is really divine. The light forces represent benevolence, spiritual enlightenment, and compassion. They prioritize the well-being of the soul and seek higher spiritual development. Their main principles include love for all living beings, forgiveness, and a focus on promoting harmony and goodness in the world. These forces aim to uplift humanity, guide individuals towards a path of enlightenment and inner peace. And I want to kind of say it's even like while you're in the maze, it's just finding peace where you are, regardless of where you think you're going or where you've been. The light forces are agents of positive transformation, seeking to spread understanding, tolerance, and unity among people. They emphasize the importance of empathy and kindness, encouraging individuals to embrace a sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. In their pursuit of promoting higher consciousness, they strive to counter darkness, fear, and ignorance with the guiding light of wisdom and enlightenment. Through their actions, the light forces inspire others to contribute to a more harmonious and compassionate world. Oh, that's very nice. I don't know, maybe there's an angel named Mark. Mark. You know what's kind of funny? My name was going to be Mark if I was born as a boy. Yeah, my mom said that. She said, no, it's going to name you Mark. Mark. Anyways, okay. No, steampunk. We're going to do the steampunk deck. But I'm not Mark. I am Cindy. Cindy. Maybe in another reality, I'm Mark. Okay. If your name is Mark, hey, in the comment section. If you were going to be a Mark, in the comment section. Your reading kind of woke me up. I wasn't sure if I was going to have a nap before or after your reading. It's coming in after. The Nine of Pentacles. The obvious message is there's a feeling here of like safety, security, obviously like independence. Financial abundance? The obvious message is how to find financial abundance, how to find your sovereignty, how to work your way towards your sovereignty. I don't know, maybe it's like leaving these dark forces behind. It looks like Jesus. It's like Jesus there. Come, my child, come. I will show you the way. Okay? And then you have the light forces of angel, the Eight of Cups. The hidden message. Well, for some of you, I don't know. I feel like there's something here that some sort of spiritual connection that you've lost. No, this is giving me the energy. It's kind of like, just the way, I swear, it looks like Jesus or somebody here. He's got his hand out. He's holding a light. So, this way, come this way. Come this way is the obvious message. So you're being guided. I want to say it's kind of like you're going in a very specific direction. And that direction could have something to do with your sovereignty in some way. Like, yeah, on your own. But it's also protection. Nine of Pentacles is like Empress in protection. That's obvious. It's like obvious. Okay. Yeah, I see my sovereignty. Maybe some of you could be starting your own business with the Nine of Pentacles as well. And this is showing you the way. This is the right way to go. You're being divinely guided. But the hidden message, there is a higher force here. But with the Eight of Cups, it's almost like you've walked away from something here that, like something of your heart's connection, or you are no longer invested in certain things. Emotionally, I don't know. The Maze. Oh, the Page of Swords. Yeah, you're finding your way through. It's like having a map. see more. I want to understand the hidden message. It's always funny. The hidden message they always seem to be less obvious than the obvious message. Okay, you have the Strength card. That's obvious. Be strong. Judgment. Wow. And the Magician. Wow. All right. The obvious message that your spirit guides are giving to you is to claim sovereignty, my dears. Claim sovereignty. And in this, you find a strength. You find a strength that you didn't know you had. You're probably tapping into some energies, ethereal energies outside of yourself. It's rising. It's like, and rise. Rise from the ashes, my dear. And manifest. Create your life. Create your world. Okay. The hidden message. The Eight of Cups and higher forces, light forces. There's something... There's more than just you working here. That's the other thing I would say with that, right? That's the Six of Wands, Justice, and the Ace of Swords. It's kind of like a little celebration in heaven, for one thing. It feels like a little celebration in heaven. All right. There's something here that you're going to learn along whatever this path is for you. It does feel like it's wrought with a lot of different decisions and choices that you could make here. I feel like you are kind of in tune to where you're supposed to be going. It looks like you're on the right path. You're being guided and noticing that guidance in terms of, you know, maneuvering around obstacles or problems, particularly with the Page of Swords. There's a lot more at work here than you, though. There's actually an awful lot more at work here than you. And it's almost giving me this image here of like all of these angelic or spiritual forces like hovering above the maze. There's a part of yourself that's become lost. It could be like an emotional aspect here, or it could be some type of way that you would invest in things emotionally and you're not. It's like a higher force is asking almost you to invest in it. Angels? The truth, justice. Like there's truth and justice all over this. It just feels like it's a lot bigger and deeper, whatever experience you're going through, than you were aware of. And there's an awful lot that is not in... Like, you got all major arcana outside of the Nine of Pentacles for the obvious message. And it's kind of like, right, like when it's major arcana, there's not much negotiating there. That energy is pretty fixed. And it needs to... It works its way through things. Yeah, it's... Okay, the maze. You're being guided by angels, I'll tell you that. If you're feeling like you're, yeah, this is a really significant path, like whatever's going on here. The Ten of Swords, this is how the message is coming through. The Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. It's like finding yourself. It honestly is like finding yourself. Stepping out into life and finding yourself for the first time, but not really being sure what to connect to. That's interesting, right? You have the Seven of Cups as, you know, there's a lot of options here. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to pick. I'm not going to choose anything with the Eight of Cups. It does feel like choosing anything outside of yourself in this angelic force wouldn't be the right choice. Like it honestly looks like, I don't know, it's almost like a devotion to your spiritual spiritual practice, your spiritual life. Well, that's a lot. A lot going on in the background. The Seven of Pentacles. Well, today we need a new plan. We need a new plan. The Queen of Swords. I'm going to look at stuff very fact-based here. Queen of Pentacles. Who's that bitch? The way they're looking at each other. Like, who's that? Who's that standing in my way? I don't know. I feel like I just fell into puppet tarot here. Who is that? The Tower. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. It's odd. It's almost like there's this Queen of Pentacles really comes across like someone standing in your way. Like someone standing in your way. And then the Tower and the Knight of Cups. Wow. It's like the only way is love. The only way forward is love. It's almost like it gets through any boundary or border or obstacle. But you got the Eight of Cups. And then the Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers and the Ace of Cups. I don't know. Is it very nice? Is this like, is it some sort of, something that has unfolded or something that's happened here? You're on a very divine path. You may not even be aware of the emotional context and importance of the path that you're on. You got the guiding light here. Mark in the lighthouse. The Tower. The Eight of Cups. No, the Eight of Cups. The Moon. The Ten of Cups. And the Nine of Wands. Oy. So it feels like difficult. It's interesting because you got the Nine of Pentacles here. I want to say this energy looks like you're being cleared away or steered away from some type of catastrophe. Maybe your life was a catastrophe, or you're in the midst of catastrophe. You're being steered around the rubble. It does feel like it's a long way around. It doesn't feel like Spirit's taking you on the short route. It's the long way around. You got the Nine of Pentacles. The High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. Wow. God gonna show you the way. That's the obvious message here. You're being shown where to go. You are being shown where to go. But I don't think you know where you're going. No. Or I don't think you realize the significance of where you're going. No, it's almost like you're walking into Heaven's Gate. Well, that's really nice. the end of whatever that is. So the Strength card. Temperance and the Wheel. Oh my God, it's all Major Arcana again. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, shit me. Yeah, you've got a lot of Major Arcana here. You have the High Priestess, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, the Strength card, Judgment, the Magician, the Tower, and the Moon card. That's 8. He's in one little spot. That's a lot. Like, that's very significant. This feels like a very significant time for you. And I don't even know if you realize it's almost like biblical proportions in your own life, right? Like in your own life. You know, you are not in control of what I want to feel like when you pass through certain areas of the maze. You're learning these lessons, you're receiving these messages in the maze. Judgment. Ace of Cups and Justice. Well, why not? Let's just add a few more Major Arcana to that. Yeah. Oh, you have no idea where you're going. I'm hearing knocking on heaven's door. Yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Oh, that's an old one. Well, they're all old. what can I do? What can I say, right? One thing I've learned over time, there's a lot of people that don't make it to old. 52 is old for some people that did not make it to that. Yeah, this is... No, I don't want the Wikipedia. Oh, shit me. And now I can't go... My thumbs. Mama, take this badge from me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven. That feels like, though, Mama, put my guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That cold black cloud is coming down. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. You just better start sniffing your own rank subjugating jack. Because it's just you against your tattered libido. The bank and the mortician forever, man. And it wouldn't be luck if you could get out of life alive. Well, nobody does. Nobody getting out of here alive. That's the truth. I mean, at some point, you're all going to be knocking on. It doesn't feel like that. It doesn't. I don't know. I'm just hearing knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. But that's kind of like, it's almost like you're going somewhere here. Although I don't know how much you know where you're going. You're just like, okay, I'm following the light. I'm following the light. Just that. Yeah, it's pretty significant. The Magician. The Seven of Cups. I don't know what the fuck I'm manifesting. Oh, the Seven of Cups. Oh, and the Two of Wands. Yeah, this to me is almost like trying to see over the walls of the maze. Trying to see over the walls of the maze. What's around the next corner? It does give me kind of this feeling impression that it's obvious that you don't know what's around the next corner. You know, it doesn't have to be your whole life. It could be something specific. And it's actually not being very specific. There is so much major arcana in this. It's not really giving me a lot about you. Well, we're going to get that in extended anyways. But, okay. So, you have the light forces. This is the hidden message. The Hanged Man and the Sun. Very spiritual with like that Pisces energy. Oh my God, major arcana. You know what? Just a second. It's been a long time since I'm feeling like the last time I pulled out a reading with so much major arcana, I was doing a Capricorn reading or something, like years ago. Yeah, you can't get off this track. Oh, I guess you could. You could probably go backwards. Eight of Cups. Just a second. I want to look at everything here. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. All right. Okay, I want to say you're walking down a road that is unfamiliar to you in some way here, in some area of your life. You're walking down a road that is unfamiliar to you. And you have taken... I want to say you've taken, or you've made the decision here to walk down this road with a real, I want to say practical mindset, which will be interesting because angelic forces tend to work in unusual ways. So, you know, you might be trying to figure out, like, logically what is going on here, but then no. Six of Wands, you're going towards, you have the Six, you have the Four of Swords, yep, the Hierophant. Let's do some more major arcana. Wow. I want to look at all of it to understand this. Justice. The Seven of Swords. Oh, something's been hidden from you. So it's almost like something has been hidden in the maze. The Ace of Swords. Judgment. The Four of Pentacles. Something is not moving. You're being guided to something in the maze. All right, then. That's the hidden message. You're being guided to something in the maze. This is going to heal. I want to say it's going to heal your connection here between yourself and the divine. There's something that's it's almost like specifically things are playing out around you so that you can't see it's almost like an Easter egg hunt. It's a little bit like, but I don't think you know you're on the egg hunt. That's just it. It's almost like you're just trying to figure out where you're going, what's the best way to get there. How's the best way to get from A to B? Not really sure where B is, but how do I get there and avoid as many obstacles and problems as possible? Okay, that's kind of like that almost, I want to say too, you are obviously, because that's the area of this, recognizing that there's a lot of things that you may not have control over at this time. Like if there's something that you try to start in your life and you're thinking, okay, well, nothing's going on in this area of my life, so I'm going to start that up. I'm going to start doing something. It's almost like that area might start to get sabotaged, or I don't know, you may not feel right. Something goes on here. So then you kind of, and you get back onto this part of the maze. And it's almost like that probably keeps happening to you. And this is guiding you towards something. There's something in the maze here for you. It's very good. It has, and it's not so much just getting to whatever is in the maze. It's who you become going through it as well. But this is a very spiritual experience. You may not even realize, you know, how spiritual that is. It is. Why you got the Ten of Swords here? It's really something bad what happened in the maze at one point. Ooh, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, ooh, and the King of Swords. That's got that don't pass go. Don't collect $200. Wait, that's, you gotta, no, you do have to keep moving forward here. It's almost like it doesn't matter how much it hurts or how much something hurts. You just have to keep moving forward. Oh, okay. You know, when we talk about the Ten of Swords, it does talk about kind of like the death of the ego. The idea of who you are, who you thought you were, kind of breaks down with something that has happened to you. How something is played out. Sometimes there's betrayal. But the way this is really coming across, it's almost like you've tried to think your way through the maze. You've tried to see and understand your way through the maze, and you can't. This is something that you navigate through, like each step you take, you are closer and closer to embodying a more, I don't know, a more angelic presence, or being connected through angelic presence. The maze itself, the Empress, and the Star. God is the confusion. God is, wow, that just dropped the Star. The Empress and the Star. Your divine blessings? The way towards your divine blessings. But it's almost like you walking through your own divinity, your own, again, it's not so much the destination as it is who you become through the destination. And who you're becoming through the destination and what you're being guided to in the destination is all through angelic forces. The Seven of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost as if you've mastered building things in the physical. Like you understand the principle behind that, but it's this is something much bigger and much more profound. It's almost like it's not really what you know or what you've accomplished, but who you are. And I don't know, and stuff, it's almost like walking in faith, honestly. Like walking in faith. The Emperor and the Six of Pentacles. Well, it's interesting. Like you have, well, you are the Emperor, typically. And you have the Empress here in the maze with the star. It's watching, because you have the Page of Swords. You could be watching others, like others, God is working through others here, and they're leading and guiding you. Maybe to a counterpart, or maybe this is a counterpart that you're dealing with that is leading and guiding you. I want to count the major arcana here. This is pretty, you got the High Priestess, the Tower, the Moon, the Strength card, Judgment, Magician, Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hierophant, Justice again, Judgment again, the Empress, the Star, the Sun, and the Hanged Man. What was that? 16. Running out of fingers. Oh, and then the Emperor, 17. Did you have any in here? Oh, the Lovers, 18. The Tower, again, 19. Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know. I think that's like one of the highest ones I've ever had in a reading. Ooh, I'm going to go do the extended for you, Aries, for anyone who wants to follow me over there. In the extended reading, we're going to ask, how is your ego interfering with you receiving these messages? And then how is your higher self helping you to accept and see these messages and move forward? Thank you so much, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.